Hi, my name's Ian and welcome to the channel. I've not been here before in the Applefield, then welcome back. In this video I was about to do some pre-MOT checks on Annie the Ford Transit MK7 into the MOT is due in a couple of weeks, and one of the first things I was checking to see whether I've got whether the wash wipe was working, and it's not. So what we're going to do is change the video and we're going to see if we can find out why the wash wipe is not working anymore. So the actual wipers are working, but I've not got any water coming out of it, so I suspect the pump's gone or there's some muck in it, etc. So we're going to have a look. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to undo this bolt. I don't know what the camera's picking up. There's a bolt just there anyway, so we're going to undo that. Hopefully we won't have to take the front wheel off. I've actually seen a video where the guy took the front wheel off, but I'm hoping to be able to get this this plastic cover off without having to take the wheel off. To get that bolt out, you're going to need a 10mm socket. Right, so once you've got that cover off, which does come off without having to take the wheel off, just get your wheel on a full lock like I have and you should be able to get it out. The actual pump itself is located here, and the electrical connection is here to it, and then there's also a like an overflow pipe, I think it is, that feeds in there. In fact, that might be the pipe that actually then goes out and feeds obviously to the washer jets themselves. But I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to check the electrical connections just to make sure there's no rubbish got in there. So to get this this plug out, I'm probably going to have to do it with two hands, but literally if you push that in and then lift it up at the same time, then that plug should come out. So we can have a quick look at that and just make sure there's no rust or gunk or whatever on there. Just check first to see whether we've got any power there. Or the other thing I might do is I've got a spare battery, so I might just try and run some power straight to the pump in a minute as well, but we'll see. I think what I'm going to do actually, just to make life easier, is I'm going to literally try and pull the pump out actually. So this cable, sorry, that's this here, that's the feed obviously that goes up goes up obviously to the windscreen wipers themselves or to the washers. So when I pull that out, some water is going to come out of that, but then I'm also going to ease this the pump out as well, which is on a seal, and then obviously the remainder of whatever water's in that washer bottle is going to come out. So I've got a bucket sat underneath it, so I'm going to drain it out first. I think that's the easiest way of doing it. Well, a word of warning, if you've got a full tank like I had, because that's the first thing I thought, well, perhaps the reason it's not working because it was empty, so I filled it up. And so when you pull that pipe off, that's not too bad, but then when you pull the pump out itself, the actual propulsion of water that comes out is quite a lot. But anyway, we've got a bucket full of water. What I will be doing is, before I do anything else, I'll be putting anything back, I'll be giving that a damn good cleaning out. But anyway, so this is the pump itself. So I think what I might do is I've got a spare battery in the garage. I think what I'll do is I'll just quickly connect up 12 volts to it and just see whether it's the pump that's the problem or whether we've got an electrical fault somewhere else. But at least it gives it a good cleaning up anyway if it's not the pump. Right, so I just connected a wire up to the negative side of the battery. I'm going to tap this one onto the positive side of the battery, and then we've got the pump down here with a couple of wires onto it, and let's just see if it works. The answer to that is no. You can hear this making an electrical connection. So I suspect that the pump's gone, because we've got the connection there. But, no, I think the pump's gone on it. What I might just do is give it the old quick bash about and just see if that gets it going. Sometimes these things, you give them a bit of a bash, they work. So I'll give that a quick go, give it a bit of a knock on the ground and just see if that makes any difference. But I think it's quite possible that the pump's gone. Well, half a dozen bashes on the ground and we have power. Right, we shall reinstall it and hopefully that might be it done. Right, just giving it up a bit of a clean. You can see that hole in there with the rubber seal on there, that's where the pump locates back into. So literally it's just a push fit back in there, and that's exactly how it came out as well. So that's the pump located back into the hole. All we've then got is this hose here, which then connects onto there, and then the power supply then just clips on top on there. That's it. So we're all back in. Just need to put some screen wash back in the into the bottle, and then we can in fact I might be able to see if it works beforehand. I should be able to just hear it buzzing away. Put a bit of sound down in this direction, you should be able to hear it. Right, that's water back in. Alright, fingers crossed the fix has worked. There we go. Keep an eye on it, you never know, it might need a new pump on it, but it just hopefully was the case that it's perhaps not been used for a while, been through the winter and stuff like that. So anyway, that's happy days, that's that job done. Well, it was just a quick video. Hopefully that will be useful to somebody if you've got the similar problem. So yeah, just take the pump out, give it a bit of a bash on the ground. When I say bash on the ground, I did it on like a rubber mat, but this bashed it half a dozen times and it seemed to come back to life. So as I said, we'll keep an eye on it, but yeah, hopefully that's been useful to somebody. Please like and subscribe to the channel, it'd be fantastic if you could do that, and I'll see you again in the next one. Cheers.